Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time. Today I am starting part one of a probably 3-part project, and I am making a Proxmox cluster of 2. I might buy one more Dell, and in this video I'm going to be building them out and speccing them and announcing what they are. Okay, so I think I should start with the specs of the first node. It is a Dell Optiplex 9020, and I bought a Intel Core i5 4590S, which has 4 cores, 4 threads, and a boost clock of up to 3.7 gigahertz. Then I also bought 8 gigabytes of RAM for it. And then, of course, the computer itself, which is just bare bones. It has storage, it has the power supply, and the motherboard, and the coolers. So, I think I should get started with building it, and you're gonna get to see that. Okay, I'm gonna start to disassemble this Dell in order to put all of these parts into it. And like I said, it is completely bare bones. Does not have any hardware in it other than the motherboard, fans, and all that stuff. So, yeah, this one has storage in it. Patriot 60 gig SSD. Not much. I don't think I'm gonna end up using the storage anyway. I think I'm gonna network boot them, which will be in a future video. So I'm gonna start with the CPU and work my way down. I'm just gonna line up these notches right here. Come on, focus. I'm gonna line up these notches right here with the notches on the motherboard. Maybe I'll include a picture in the editing of the notches so they're better able to be seen for anybody who wonders. Then I have the 8 gigs of RAM for it, which is just Samsung DDR3. It's basic, cheapo RAM. Yeah. Gonna listen for the click on both sides, and then I'm gonna finish this one off by applying thermal paste and then putting the cooler on. So yeah, I'm just about done now. These are quick little builds. I mean, these Optiplexes are so simple. It's part of the reason why I chose them. They're really easy to work on when something goes wrong. Especially in a Proxmox cluster, stuff does go wrong. And what I'm going to do with this Proxmox cluster, which I should probably tell you what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to run, I'm going to host game servers. I might start hosting Minecraft servers, I'm not 100% sure. For now, I'm just going to stick with BeamNG servers, like BeamNP and stuff, because I have it figured out. But I do definitely want to expand in the future and maybe sell it as a service. I'm not sure. It's all just simple little stuff that, you know, something to do on the side. I actually have a home lab. Leave a comment if you want to see that. It's not a big one. It's just, you know, tiny. It's like, I think it's 24 U's and like 5 of them are used. So gonna finish putting down this hold down here for the fan. Get the fan cable out of the nest. Then plug it in. Then I will plug. I'm gonna screw in this SSD. It wasn't screwed in from when I got it. Where'd my screws go? Here they are. Just gonna simply just screw it in. Nothing too difficult about it. You can see I like these Dell trays too because they're really easy to get out. You just lift this tab up here, which I don't even do. I just kind of grab it by the front and they come right out. And they're super easy to work on. Yeah, so finishing up screwing this SSD in. If I can get the screw to catch. There we go. Then now I'm gonna plug it in, which is pretty simple. Then need SATA cable. Also, I have no idea what these hard drives have on them. I'm assuming that they just have Windows on them. I'm hoping. I'm looking for Windows 11, maybe 10. I'm not gonna plug in the CD drive. I don't need to. I'm gonna put the front of it back on it. See, it's a Dell 9020. The last person who owned them looks like they were using them for the same thing as well. Come on, focus camera. That's not gonna do it, but it just says host 3, so they were using these to host stuff, which pretty cool, I guess. Good to know that I'm not the only one doing this with these computers. And they're just a great way to repurpose them. I mean, they still have a little bit of life left in them. They may be old, but they still have so much life left. I mean, they've got, you know, quite a bit of ports. I'll go over the ports in a little bit. Alright, on to the second one. The second one's pretty much the same, except this one has an i5-3550S, which is from April of 2012 and has 4 cores, 4 threads, and it can go up to 3.7 gigahertz. It's just a little bit slower, and the PCIe is slower, but these don't have PCIe, so I don't have to worry about that. So I'm going to cut the camera, and I'll be back when I'm done with this one. Okay, now I have finished assembling both of these Dell Optiplex small form factor builds. Pretty simple, just RAM and CPU. That's why I skipped the second one, because it's boring. And now I'm going to get to the networking side. Okay, this is my home lab, and this is where my Dell computers will be going. They're gonna go in this shelf right here, and they just have a simple 1 gigabit network connection to the whole house's network, and then I also have this is the head server for the whole thing. This is what's gonna run the whole thing. It's just some super micro chassis I modded and put a custom motherboard in. I'm not gonna take it apart because it was super difficult to put together. But you know, it's got an i5 or it's got an i3 2120, you know, 8 gigs of RAM and a 240 watt power supply. So it's beefy enough for this. Okay, thank you for everybody watching my video. I will see you in part 2. I hope to have this project done by the 5th of January of next year. And have a nice weekend, day, night, whatever. Bye-bye.